would say rewarding.
Probably supportive.
I think I'd probably say adventurous.
For me, it's exciting.
You look back on it and you think, like, you achieve a lot.
So all the support systems that's in place just to support everyone, regardless of who you are.
You learn a lot because of the nature of the work.
A lot of problem solving. You don't know what's coming from one day to the next.
In my department and around the department, the growth that we're seeing and genuinely the people that I work with, the best word to say is exciting. Exciting to be there.
1994, a long time ago now.
So I graduated back in 2012. The initial feeling was one of relief after 4 years doing an undergraduate master's.
We're going back a while, but June 2002, is when I graduated.
It feels like ages ago now at this point. It's June 2016 it was.
It was a good time, it was a happy time. You know, it was a case of feeling like the world was my oyster.
I was ready to get into the working environment, shall say, after graduation.
You know, it's a big chapter in your life, and now that I was finished, that felt quite nice.
For me, temporary works is predominantly around problem solving.
The things I enjoy about it is the variation in the work that we do.
You're usually working within the confines of permanent works that are there or are going to be there.
If you're in permanent works, for example, you're just designing one particular part of a structure. So that could just be a beam.
You've then got to come out with sort of out-of-the-box solutions for stuff, which is quite good to basically sort of invent things around the products that we've got.
I think that kind of forces you to be a bit more creative. And I personally think because of that, it makes you a bit of a better engineer.
I'm looking at strategy, goals, plans, process procedures and team performance ultimately. We want to deliver for our customers.
To try and make that process as simple and as painless for our clients is what ultimately I enjoy.
When I graduated, I was a technical sales engineer. So I was looking at the smaller stuff.
The complexity of the jobs that I do obviously has increased.
The scale of what I'm looking at has slowly gone up and up and up and up and up.
Learning how to manage a team of people, how to manage lots of different inquiries and prioritise.
Since July 2021, I've been design managing, quality managing, document controller, technical lead.
Well, it really sort of helped me sort of grow as an individual. I think moving into management sort of gave me a wider appreciation, I think, of the challenges that are involved in that space.
It's been an incredible opportunity, one that realistically would I've got it, working for a consultant or a contractor? Probably not.
For me, mentoring engineers within the team and providing some technical expertise and guidance to sort of improve their knowledge, and make them better engineers.
My main motivator is progression. I like to see myself progress as an individual.
It's encouraging to see the work that we've put in those first couple of years starting to pay off, and the jobs are coming in thick and fast now, which is it's good.
Every day you get out of bed, you don't know, you don't know what's going to happen. So that is definitely, for me, that's very motivating.
Really hoping to be chartered either at the end of the year or just after.
Improving the function as a whole and working closely with the other engineering directors, within our structure to make us collectively function as an organisation better.
My long-term goals were going to become a senior engineer, I guess. So then obviously I have to take that into steps. So first I have to become a normal design engineer before I become a senior engineer. So basically then at that point I need to be more comfortable doing complex designs.
For the next 12 months I've set myself some goals to actually go and learn other product groups, other solution types, because specifically when the new graduates start with us, I want to be able to offer that full support to them.
Getting involved with customers, going to site, speaking to people, seeing things, and then asking questions. That's the most valuable thing you can do.
It's very easy for people just to kind of like stick on one path and just assume that's the way to do something. But I think you challenge yourself the most when you kind of like tend to go off that path.
If you join the team, you can learn a lot from some very clever people here.
Don't be afraid to ask questions, because without doing that, you'll never learn.
My general advice would be just like, everyone's there to support you. No one's out to get you or anything like that. Everyone wants to see you succeed.
There isn't such a thing as a silly question.
People can make an impact very quickly.
As much as people will focus on things like work-life balance, and you shouldn't work yourself to death, look at it as an investment in yourself.